This
So now,
conference
Sir,
will
you
now be
didn't
recorded.
yeah,
explain
Jyoti.
trial version.
Trial version creation I have not explained to you.
Yes.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'll explain that one also.
Okay.
So like as I said that like the CRM application is available in an online mode. Okay, so there is a certain procedure we need to follow to create a dynamic CRM trial instance. Okay, so how to create,
Okay.
I'll tell you step by step procedure. Okay, so I'm just using a Chrome browser here. So for this, see any browser, this application will support. Okay, so I'm going to Edge browser now. Like the starting step would be like we need to type dynamic CRM sign up. If you type a dynamic CRM sign up, you will get a link from the Microsoft site. Okay, so from there we need to create a dynamic CRM. Okay, now I'm going to type now. Just a second, it's loading very slow. Can you mute yourself, Jyoti?
Yeah.
Just a second, one person is not able to listen. Let me call them. 1 second. Yeah, here like we need to create dynamic CRM trial instance every 30 days. This will be expired. Okay, so if you want to extend the CRM trial instance, you can extend trial instance in the sense like environment. Okay, in CRM technology I'm talking here. Okay, in case if you want to extend a trial instance, you can buy some licenses like monthly billing and yearly billing will be there. Okay, so that you can purchase from the Microsoft site. Okay, in case if you want to go with a trial, you just type dynamic CRM sign up. Okay, so as soon as you type here, you will get started with dynamics. See, this is a URL from the Microsoft site. Okay, you just click on this. Okay, this is the first point. This is a URL. Like once you type dynamic CRM sign up, you will get many links. This is the first one. Okay, I'm just giving you all the links here in the chart. Okay, I just given. So now in this we have so many options here. So from where we need to start, you see sales. Just click on this. As soon as you click on this, you will get some pop-up here. Okay, so now in this we need to enter a Gmail address or whatever the email address you have. So let's say if I click on start here without entering anything, one button will be enabled. Click here to set up a new trial account instead. So without giving any information here, we need to click on start free trial and just click here. So now actual URL will be come here. Now you see. Just copy this. So maybe you can start from here. Okay. You just click on this. See, this is a premium trial where you can extend with the amount. So I'm just giving my email address. Okay. You just click on next here. Just click on a setup account. Maybe a trial 365 name, you whatever the name you want to give, you can give. Business phone number we should provide. Why? Because to get authenticated to SMS or email through SMS. Okay, so company name like maybe Dynamic 365. Okay, so how many people gonna use this application? This is the main thing. Okay, so how many people in my client is having 200 plus employees. So I'm just giving 52 to 49. Okay, so country is United States. Okay, so now maybe whatever the region you want, you can select while creating the CRM instance, because if you are selecting some region here, the backend servers and backend application will be hosted in the respective region. If you are selecting a United States here, your application will be hosted in the US region. If you select India, your application will be hosted in the ASEAN region. So because they're having a servers across the globe. Okay. So now if I click on next here, we need to provide username and password like after getting authenticated. This is an Indian number, so I'm just selecting Indian number. Plus 91, right? So because every country is having some digits here. Send verification code. So I'm going to get authenticated now. Okay. Verifying now. So here we need to provide a username, and because for all the usernames we have an extension called on Microsoft.com, since we are creating from the Microsoft side. Okay, this is a common. Okay, since this is developed by Microsoft. Now you can give your passwords, whatever you want. Okay, I've given username, passwords. Just click on next. So it's creating an account. It will take some time. Okay, so luckily it's got updated. Now just click on sign in. Yeah, it's signing in now. I don't know what is the why that error has come, because every time na this windows, this designs will change, because since this is a cloud application, Microsoft suddenly change this design under, but we need to understand what are the changes has come while to create this one. You see, suddenly one error got appeared, like it's gone. Now my account is created. This is my username. What are the email address I have given here, the details will be sent it to that information. So this is my username and password. Okay, so now username and password is ready. So where is the URL, where is the CRM application? This is the basic information I have given here, and I have created a trial instance. So in case if you want to buy something, you can buy by clicking on manage subscription, or if you want to go with a trial instance, you just click on get started. Now actual window will come. Okay, so from here we should create trial instance. Okay, let's load this now. Let's load. It will take some time. So from our side also it will take some time. Okay, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Please,
Already
please
30
continue.
days అయిపోయింది. 30 డేస్ అయిపోయింది అనుకోండి. అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అదే ఫోన్ నంబర్ మీద మళ్ళా ఫ్రీ ట్రయల్ చేయొచ్చా మనం?
చేసుకోవచ్చు. So here I have already used the same number for this trial instance. Still it is not expired, but I'm
ఓకే.
just creating the new one here. Maybe
ఓకే.
there is a limitation, but I'm not sure, like maybe 50.
అంటే మళ్ళీ అలా ఇస్తే మనకేమన్నా చూపిస్తుందా సార్ ఎర్రర్స్ గాని అట్లా? అంటే అట్లా చేయకూడదు అని. అంటే లైసెన్స్ తీసుకోండి అట్లా
No,
అని
no,
ఏమైనా
no,
చూపిస్తదా మనకి? ఓకే.
no, it won't show. Because if it is show means the users cannot practice, right?
యాహ్!
Right?
ఓకే. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు మంత్లీ ఇట్లా బై చేయాలి అంటున్నారు కదండీ! అయితే అది
Yes.
మనకి ఎప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది అలా చేయాలి అని? అంటే ఎప్పుడు బై
I'll
చేయాలి
show
అని?
you
అంటే రియల్
what
టైమ్
is the
ఎళ్ళిన
algorithm.
తర్వాతనా?
Yeah, yeah, I'll show you once we create an environment. Okay.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
So here, just a second. This is a wrong profile. Some other application is opened. Again, I'm logging in. Okay. So just leave this one. I'm not saving. It's loading now. So because we have given a basic information, and with those details, my CRM is going to create now. So their actual CRM should be created with the clear information. Okay, let's load this. It's loading now. Initially, it was took another session. That's why it is open another CRM environment. So we need to check which one it is taking now, or we need to go with the incognito window. Okay, so by default, one environment will be created, but in this, no apps will be there, like sales and service and marketing won't be there. So what we need to do is here, we just click on this new, you see, we are going to create a dynamic CRM trial instance now, because we have configured an account, Microsoft account. In that, I'm going to create CRM trial instance or production instance or sandbox instance. There we have a different one. Production means live environment. There's companies will buy. Only what we need to select option here is trial subscription based. In case after 30 days, if we want to extend, we can extend if we choose this one, or automatically after 30 days, the CRM will be expired. So what is the environment you want to give? Like Dynamics 365, like this I'm going. Okay, here United States region. So here for every instance, I mean for every trial instance, one database will be created in the backend. Database should be there, right? Whatever the data we are filling here, the same data should be updated in the database. For that reason, for every trial instance, it is saying I'm going to create one database. Okay, I'm just clicking on here. We have another option also. You just come back. So here we have some URL option here. You just click on, you see here. English by default. Unique domain name will be generated. If you don't give a URL, you see what is my URL here? Dynamic CRM training. What is the URL you want to hear? That your wish, like trial 365. Well, this name trial 365 will be there. Otherwise, it will be generated one number from the Microsoft side. Some random name will be generated. Okay, here enable Dynamic 365 apps, and then you see here what is the apps you want to do it. All enterprise application option I'm selecting because I want sales, service, marketing. I just enabled this, all enterprise application is generated. So once you enable this option, then only you will get sales, service, marketing. Otherwise you don't get. Okay, this is a main option. If you don't select, no use of trial instance. Custom things only we need to create now. Okay, so now here the next point here is you just click on save. Once you save this, dynamic CRM instance will be created now. Okay, it will take some time. You just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, let's see how this is going to create. Preparing instance. Okay, it should be ready, then only we can use. Meanwhile, you can refresh. But still, it is preparing instance, right? So let's wait.
హలో సార్.
Yeah, Jyoti.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్‌లో యాక్టివిటీ అంటే ఏంటి అని అడుగుతారు కదా సార్.
Okay.
అట్లాంటప్పుడు మనము ఆన్సర్స్ అనేది ఏ విధంగా వాళ్ళకి ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి?
ఇలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగరండి ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ లో. యాక్టివిటీ అనేది
ఆ!
అడగరు.
ఓకే.
Like, I mean, like, what is the sales process? Can you explain
ఓకే.
me the sales? Okay. What is the marketing module entities? Like how accounts
ఓకే.
and contacts are generated. So how the product catalog will work. So these type of questions will be asked.
ఓకే.
Okay.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఏదైతే ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నారో దాన్నే తీసుకొని ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలా సార్? అంటే ఆ ఒక
Yes.
థీమ్‌ని
Same.
ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి.
Yes.
ఓకే. అండ్ మీ దగ్గర ఇంటర్వ్యూకి సంబంధించిన ఏమన్నా ఉంటుందా సార్ పీడీఎఫ్ అలాంటివి? అంటే ఫాస్ట్‌గా లర్నింగ్ అవ్వడానికి?
I have, and I'll share after some days. Okay.
ఓకే. ఓకే సార్. ఓకే.
Okay. So it's ready now. Okay. So here I have created a D365. You just click on open environment. If you click on open environment, URL will be shown here and all the modules will be displayed here. So this is taking another session. I'm just going to sign out because due to cache problem in my machine. Okay, just ignore. I'm just reopening this trial 365. This is what we used, right? It is asking again username and password. At that time we should provide. Okay, it's loading now. You see the URL, how the URL is generated. Trial 365 name I have given. This is an extension for all the environments, like what you are going to create in future. crm.dynamics.com will be there. Okay. Still it is loading now, because normally for you people also it will take this much time. You should wait. Okay. Still it is loading now. Let's wait. Or you can close this and we can click on a open environment. Maybe in case if you are saying that if the browser is not responded here, you just take this URL. So next time onwards, you should use this URL. You see now it's loading now. Okay. You take this URL and you can log in into the different browser also. In case if you want to log in with this trial account, because why it is taking this time is in a backend side, one SQL's database will be created for every trial instance. So that's why it will take, because this is automation, right? So here by default they have different options are there, like project service, field service, mobile. But for a trial instance and what is the main module will be available in this Dynamics 365 custom. You just click on this, actual CRM application will be opened in this. Okay, now you see. Jyoti, I hope you are able to see all the modules in the sales, service, marketing.
Yes, sir.
So from here, whatever the module you want to use and whatever the entities you want to use it from. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So this is how we need to create a dynamic CRM. I just shared the URLs. So you just copy paste in the browser and then you provide your basic information and email address and phone number details, and then you click on get started. It will be redirect to admin.powerplatform.com. In this all the CRM environments will be maintained. So from here you can click on a new here, trial subscription based, you need to select and you create the environment with all the apps. And then once the environment is ready here, you just click on this particular environment and we need to click on this open environment. So in case if you want to modify these environments, like you just double click on this open environment. Sorry, the settings. If you want to do something here, it's opening now. This is like environment based settings we can perform, because only you people don't organize this one, only administrators only can do this. Okay, what as a developer what we will do, that we will discuss, because if you go here, let me open in another way. You see, environment URL, where you hosted, what is the type, this is organization ID, because one unique ID is created, it's ready. Automatically it will refresh all the data, security roles, and updates are released. What is the version number? All the things will be displayed here. See here, start time. Okay, so from here, from the start time, it will be for I mean 1 month, 30 days. Okay, so it is started 1916. So for this entire creation, it took 1 minute of time. It seems 1916 to 1970. Succeeded. Here we can calculate from 30 days. Here, sorry. Okay, I hope you are clear. If you have any question, you can ask, or we'll go into the service module now. Kalyani,
సార్
Sai.
యాక్చువల్లీ సార్ రీజియన్ అనేది యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్స్ ఉంచుకోవాలా సార్ ఖచ్చితంగా
Region అనేది
యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్స్ అని ఉంది కదా సార్ అది అంతేనా సార్ ఇంకా దాన్ని
no,
మోడిఫై
if you
చేంజ్
want, you
చేసుకోవాలి
can change. Here you see, but I don't think this will give a option to change because once the application is ready, it will host there only. You see, there is no option set.
ఓకే సార్
Yeah, because if your client is a European region, then they will select UK, right? Why do
ఎస్
I
సార్
change? No use, right? In case if you want to delete this environment, you just keep on. Okay, this is like administrator will take care. I mean, company side, no need to worry about the settings and all. But we should know how to create and how to practice. That's
ఓకే
the
సార్
main
ఓకే
important. Okay. So
ఓకే సార్
now I'm going to log out from here because I don't use all this. Okay. Just closing. Here, my trial instance. This is my trial. Okay, now I'm going to the service module. What is a service module? Okay, service module in the sense how service module will work. We already discussed. Once again, I will go through. Whenever you purchase any product from the company will provide you 2 years warranty time or 1 year, whatever. During this 2 years warranty time, if the product is not working or it's a breakdown, what you will say? As a customer, I'll call to the customer care and I'll register a complaint and they'll send a complaint number to me. Here there are two type of services. Maybe they'll ask you to bring your damaged product to nearest service center, or they will send one technician to your home to resolve the issue. Okay, if it is in a warranty state, they'll give a free service or they'll ask you to pay some amount. Or there are multiple types like number of hours. Because if you observe or not, if you purchase any product, during the 2 years of time, only they'll give a 5 times free service. They say 2 years warranty, but only terms and condition will be there, but we don't read all these things. 2 years also, they'll accept 5 times complaint only. Every month you are keep on raising a same issue with the same product, they don't resolve. Only 5 times. Okay, or number of hours. Maybe these 2 years only we are providing 100 hours of service. Today 3 hours or 4 hours is completed, so remaining 96 hours. Right, those type of services will be there. Okay, so this entire process, you're calling to the customer care, registering the complaint, sending their technician to your home. So entire process is captured in this service module. Okay, in the service module we have some entities, you see, case, queues, knowledge article, product, services, right? So here, so before going into this, let's say you are thinking that they're going to send one technician to your home. Okay. So in order to send one technician to your home, and before that we need to consider, once you raise a complaint, they will give like 40 hours of time to resolve the issue. If the 48 hours is reached, if the complaint is not resolved, this will be escalated to the manager. In case if that particular day is holiday, 12 hours will be reached, right? 12 hours will be completed. If we are having a continuous holidays, but my issue is not resolved, 48 hours is completed. How does this application know like my company is having an holiday? Because when the case is created, timer will start on the case. How much time it should resolve like this. But how my application will come to know today is holiday, or today is like company holiday, today is like national holiday, right? At that time, the timer should not start on the case. I mean, what complaint we are giving on that complaint, timer should not start if the today is holiday. The time should not calculate. So that's the reason for a service module. First part is holiday scheduling. We need to schedule some holidays for the company, right? So now we'll go into this. If you click on settings here, advanced settings, if you go, this will be opening, right? So in this we have service management, because number of options will be there. What is the main thing we need to know? Service management. You see, we click on this, service management will be opened. So in that service management, we need to set up a holidays now, because in the holidays, workers are not available, right? At that time, all the cases, the timer should not start. If you configure a holidays in this, timers will be stopped in the service mode. Okay, let's load this. Yeah, it's loading still. Because it's first time, sometimes it will take time to load every option. From next onwards, like it will be loading. Or what we can do, just close this window. Still it is loading. I don't know, like today only it is behaving like this. Let's load this. Yes, yeah, still it is loading. Maybe from the Microsoft side, if you have any issues at that time, it will happen like this. Now it is using. Now it's loading now. So here, if you go here, service manager will be there. Okay, here you see there are many options. First, what is the first thing here is holiday schedule. Let's say I'm working from Chennai region or Kerala region. When would be the leaves? Maybe in a Onam time. For Hyderabad region, Sankranti time, right? Maybe different states have different leaves. So now I'm going to create new holiday list here. Maybe Kerala festival, Kerala company holidays. Okay, I just created. So in this Kerala company holidays, I click on this where you can add your holidays here. You just click on this. You see, maybe Onam. From where maybe in future, maybe February 1st I'm taking. From February 1st to 5th, 1 week, 5 days. My company won't work on these days. You see, automatically it is calculated. You just click on OK. My leaves are ready. Or any other festival in Kerala, you can add. Okay. So like this, we need to add, we need to configure all the holidays for this company. This will be taken care by companies. In case if they give you the details, you're just clicking on new button and creating. That's it. Right. This is holiday list. What is the next step here? Customer service schedule. Just click on this. What is a customer service schedule? We have prepared holidays, but we have not prepared daily working hours. If somebody call at 1:30 and ask you to come to your home, means that is not good, because 1:30 is a lunch break. That if somebody called at 10 p.m., if the customer asks you to visit the home, that is not our working hours. Where do we specify all these things? You see here, you just click on this. Here, Kerala workers working hours. Right? You just click on new here. Here you see every day company will work, vary day by day, or 24/7 support. Are we giving 24/7 or morning times only? You can choose whatever the working hour option. Are you giving Saturday, Sundays? No, it's a holiday. Because it's not working day, right? So here you just click on set working hours. See, my shift, workers shift start from 9:30 p.m. and then 9:30 to 5. In case if you want to add a break, you add a break. 1:15 to 1:45 is a break, and then again it will resume the work. You see, working hours, break and resume. 1:45. In case if you want to add a break, 3:20 to 3:50, some break. Right? You just click on OK. Working hours are defined. Saturday, Sunday, no work. Some holiday list also. Because this holiday list and this working hour should be matched. You see, these working hours should observe this Kerala company holidays, because this working hours will not be calculated for these 3 days because it's a full holiday, right? Don't consider all these things. Full zero. On these days, working hours will be zero, whether it is a Sunday or service, whatever it is. It will observe these details also. In case the time zones, if you want to change, you can change the time zones. Maybe if your workers are from the different region, we can take.
Excuse me.
Yeah, please.
What happens if, let's say, if my company has, let's say, limited resources working even on the holidays?
And that we need to customize.
Then again, is it by coding or
coding or something like this?
Okay, so that is not
This
by
is out
default.
of the box. Yes, it's not by default. We need to bypass the existing logic with the code.
Okay, so then it's again by code. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe what we can do now, you just enable. Okay. Only some persons will work. So the cases will be routed to those persons on that day if they are working. That is one option. Right. Automatically, those persons anyway, they will work and the cases timer will be running, and then they start work on this. In case better, we should exclude this. Then what will happen? Even though persons are working, the timer will stop there. It won't calculate, right? That is also one benefit to the customer care side.
Okay.
Right. I'm just closing this. You see, my details are ready. Holiday schedule is ready. Customer service schedule is ready now. Now, how to start the timer? In which cases the timer should start? You see here, SLA, service level agreement, means how much time we are mutually understand from company to the customer. If you raise any issue, I'm going to resolve in 48 hours, or I'm going to resolve in 5 days, like this. You just click on service level agreement. You can create a new service level agreement. I'm just giving a new here. Here I can say product resolution, or maybe AC defect AC repair work, some random SLA on the case entity. You just click on it. Let's create a now you see. For AC repair work, if anybody raised any case against the AC related work, here you see. When this timer will start, when case is created, or when the complaint is raised, when the complaint is modified, when the record is created on, followed by, resolved by, first response sent. When, so my SLA time should start on when the case is created. Okay, only it should be on a business hours, Kerala working hours only. Because if I don't mention, like this timer will start, right? So Kerala working hours. So work in the working hours only, the timer will start. After that, the timer will stop. Okay, here static and enhanced. Static standard is deprecated actually. So enhanced means from the multiple entities we can create. Only standard means only case entity. Here enhanced, we can pause and stop the timer. Based on some conditions, if you want to stop this timer, we can click on enhanced. And you see, allow pause and resume. Yes, allow. Description, whatever you want. So this is not yet activated, okay? I'm just created this. So now my timer will start on case entity when record is created. Okay. So in case after starting the timer, nobody is responded. What should I do? Timer is gone, like timer is completed. Nobody is responded. Should I inform to the manager? How we should inform to the manager? You see here SLA items. There are 2 KPIs will be there. So based on that we can write conditions here. So on with some conditions we need to raise a timer for not on all the cases, right? So that information we can capture. You see SLA KPI is first respond by KPI and resolve by KPI. If let's say a case is created, complaint is created, if somebody is responded, then timer will stop. I mean notification time. Because there are 2 things here. Acknowledgement also is very, very important when the ticket is raised. Resolution also is very, very important. Acknowledgement in the sense, okay, this is we noted. Okay, I received your email. I read your email. I have I understand your problem. Like this, they will acknowledge. Once the case is created, what is the acknowledgement time? What is the resolution time? Acknowledgement time is within as soon as the case is created, within 4 hours, we need to respond to the customer. Okay, we understand our problem. This is noted. We work on it. Resolution time is like 48 hours. It has to be resolved. There are 2 things. This acknowledgement, we can say first response by KPI. Once it is resolved, that resolved means once the case is resolved, this one will take. First new SLA item will be created, maybe first response. Here, this is when to applicable this first response. Here, let's say case. Case priority is high. So at that time, this timer should start. Applicable then. What is the success criteria? success criteria is first response by KPI. If somebody is responded, this one, first response sent, yes. If somebody is responded, like immediately they have given, like yes, okay, somebody is responded. Then the case is created with high priority, and then if somebody is responded yes, how many times, like in 30 minutes they should respond, otherwise it will send an email like we'll take cut-off date, like here, like 30 minutes and 1 hour, because some warnings will be sent in 30 minutes. So we need to save now, then only these options will be enabled now. Because if the case is created with a high priority, within a 1 hour we should send a response, acknowledge actually. What will happen as soon as it is reaches a 30 minutes, it will give us some warning email to the person who is working on this case. Let me reload once. Yeah, you see, in 30 minutes some warning will be there. You can add an action, send email. You just click on this, create new message, you set the property, maybe some common accounts will be there, right, in the username section. That username you can provide. Here you see what is a name here, like training CRM. From my account to training CRM to, here you see like right check case warner field. You just click on this. One warning email will be sent to this particular user regarding what, this particular case number. Case number will be there, right? In a subject we can put a, so dear user, maybe dear Warner. There is a name here. Warner would be there. Or maybe in the related entities, whatever the fields we have. So dear so and so person. Like below the below case is not yet acknowledged. Please take care. In 30 minutes, just giving a warning here. Right. I'm just saving and then closing this. Right. So when the case is created with high priority, within a 30 minutes, if you don't respond, you will get some notification. Within a 1 year, if you don't send any response to the customer, that also you can send an email to the managers. We can escalate. One email will be sent because this will be set up by the managers and all, because they should aware whether the like users are like employees are working or not in the on timely manner, right? Like some issues, if they escalate, if the customer escalate, that will be bad for the companies. So that's why they don't take any, they don't consider all, they'll consider all the things, even small things also. Here case Warner, I'm just sending this. Case acknowledgement failed. Okay, so what are the text you want? You just save and close. In case if you want to insert the case which is failed, we have an option here. Just click on this. You see have a link, right? You just click on this. Okay, here what is the name you want to display as a link, case title I want to display. In this URL, so record URL. This will create a dynamic URL. Let's say if this SL is triggering on some XYZ record, XYZ record will be inserted into this. If you are working, if the SL is triggering on ABC record, the ABC record will be inserted here. Okay, I'm just saving and closing it. You see, when the case is created with high priority, 30 minutes, I should send some warning messages if the response is not sent by the employee. If 1 hour they're not, in half an hour, 30 minutes warning. If 1 hour means it's a failure. Okay, first response is failed on time. It will send an email to the person who are configured here. Right? But in case I have taken in 20 minutes, I have taken some action. This is a success criteria. If you take some action, first response sent option will become a yes in the system. So automatically, if the success criteria is met, this won't be considered for the first response in an SL. Okay, I'm just saving and closing. This is for acknowledgement only. In case, what is the resolution time? So this is for like acknowledgement, but like 30 minutes, 1 hour. But resolution time, like 48 hours. Right? If the 48 hours is reached, what to do? So all these things, we can create new SLA item with the response, like we have an option, right? First response KPI. So resolved by KPI. Means what will happen if the issue is not resolved on time? Maybe 48 hours. Right? So that one we'll discuss because we have a lot of steps we need to activate and other things are done. In one class, we will complete all these things. Okay. If you have any questions so far, so you can ask me. I need to join in another call. Kalyani, Sai Kumar.
Yes, sir. Actually, this is my first class. Just I'm listening. What's going on?
It's okay, fine. But I hope you understand. That's what.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
సార్
Yeah, yes.
సార్ మనము ఇవి ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మనకి తెలుస్తుంటది సార్ మనం ఇచ్చేది కరెక్టా రాంగా అన్నది. అంటే మీరు ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ హై అనేది చెప్పారు కదా! అలాంటివి మనకి ఎలా చేయాలి అని నావిగేషన్ మనకి అర్థమవుతుందా చేసేటప్పుడు?
Yes. So you can by listening this video, you can do this. Okay.
Okay.
So this will be given by the client only. You are not the deciding person. Okay.
Okay. అంటే వాళ్ళు ఏమేమి ఇవ్వాలి అని వాళ్ళే మనకి డాక్యుమెంట్‌లో ఇస్తారా సార్? మనం ఆ విధంగా స్టెప్స్ చూస్ చేసుకొని చేయాలి అంతేనా?
Business is not ours, right? Company is one. So they should provide in which time the email should be sent, all this.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you leave, just actually నేను కొన్ని ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను ఇప్పుడు. సో లైక్ కొన్ని ఇంటర్న్షిప్ కి లాగా లైక్ షాడో కన్సల్టింగ్ కింద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. సో ఐ వాంట్ టు మేక్ లైక్ ఏ గ్రూప్ అండ్ స్టార్ట్ వర్కింగ్. ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఒక్కడికి కొంచెం చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంది ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ని కొంచెం ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలన్నా, దాన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాసెస్ కి వెళ్ళాలన్నా. డూ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ స్టూడెంట్ ఆర్ సమ్ వన్ హూ ఆల్రెడీ ఈస్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ సమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ లైక్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్టర్ కానీ కలిసి వర్క్ చేసి ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ చేయడంలో కానీ ఏమన్నా హెల్ప్ చేయగలుగుతారా మీరు?
ఫంక్షనల్ గా
ప్రస్తుతానికి ఫంక్షనల్ గా